Hello, I'm Platinum Hog, aka Kyle. Oh jeez, I just realized I had the audio on. That's better. And this is the Multanic quick play of Death Stranding. So what we're gonna do is, the idea here is that I'm gonna go ahead and play roughly maybe the first hour or so of the game. I don't intend to go ahead and do a full playthrough because this game takes an eternity to play. But because I haven't recorded anything in a while, I thought I'd stretch my limbs and my fingies, and just kind of throw myself into it and just do some games that have what I consider really strong openings. So, dates. Photo mode. For those curious, this is the PS4 version. At the time of this recording, the Steam version and PC version was just released. I say that's worth giving a check and checking that out. Because I'm still recording this on my Elgato original, this feed will only be 1080p. It's set to record in 60, but this game runs at 30, so this game on PS4 does not run natively at 4K. It runs natively at 21 something. It dynamically scales and whatnot. But enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and jump in there. I intend to not talk through most of the cutscenes, but so I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic really quick, and we can begin. See it.
Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which set a planet spinning in that space. Once there was an explosion, a bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Heavy pulse, dirty eyes, sweaty clothes, the routine that I've learned to understand and know. Play my tricks. Fragile mind, Rest your head on me. Shake my hand. I'm not here. There must be some mistake. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious. Don't be so serious.
No. Great. Fuck.
Hello and welcome to Death Stranding. Now it's gameplay time, I'm going to talk a bit. For starters, I'd like to go ahead and say that... oh man, where do I want to even begin talking about this? Where do I... Where high up? Jeez. Well, for starters, I want to talk about just the music. For starters, I think that's where I want to begin. The soundtrack for the game is done by this band. I think they're called Low Roar. I don't remember the exact quote-unquote genre of this music, but the soundtrack's phenomenal. A lot of people say by the end of the game you'll be a fan of their music for sure, and I can attest for that. Second, I'd like to go ahead and just maybe explain a little bit about what the heck's going on in the game, because I don't think they ever, it's not exactly explicitly stated, or if it is, it's done in a very Kojima-esque way. So this rain stuff, it's called time rain. It advances the degradation of natural, of organic material. And So, like, as you saw with the birds and the little gray spot on his hair. Yeah. But once the time rain touches something, it becomes normal water. And the idea is that the clothes that people wear outside are all made of plastics, because plastics, as man-made substances don't degrade as quickly as natural materials. There's a lot of stuff more than that. I think that's the basis of a lot of people. A lot of things, like the major thing that isn't super explained immediately. Then again, I guess it's kind of explained via visual storytelling anyway. Second thing, the model quality in this game is phenomenal. Kojima Productions did a really good job, and just the amount of minute details. Like, I mean, look at the way that the water, the liquid appears, and then the little claws come out after, and then there's the little bits of grass that are growing and then immediately dying and withering and then growing. Yeah. Probably should turn down the audio on the TV. It's already pretty low. I love the small particle effects that this game produces. All the little bits of moss and foliage in the background, it's fantastic. Intense. There's such show-offs. Scenes like that. It's scenes like that that just make me really realize that they're just flexing about what they could do in this game with this engine. Those tears especially.
I think you're gone. What the hell? Didn't mean to grab you so hard. Tears. A chiral allergy. So, you have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
This scene,
That
this
right?
scene is so BS. They're dropping exposition that doesn't make any sense. It's so Kojima. I love it.
Believers. You want it? A crypto byte a day keeps the time fall away.
This game's so weird. I love this stuff.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of people.
Plenty of traitors. Not much left of us now, save for a few honest folks. And on top of that, not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
This scene is also like the definition of inorganic. God.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The time fall fast forwards whatever it touches. But it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
Alright, let's go pick up our remaining packages. I guess I should talk a little bit about the gameplay. So, let's see. I get my little... I can't remember.
I'm Sam!
Ah, there we go, that's it. There's a little thing. So, of course, the game's, the primary gameplay of this is to, traverse the landscape. The lovingly rendered, well-crafted landscape of the United States. I mean, it's implied at the beginning, of course, that this is some kind of post-apocalypse. Some weird stuff's happened. Let's see. It's been a minute since I played. Yeah. So by tapping on the R1 bumper, the R1 button, you can use your little hand thing there on the shoulder to scan for packages in the vicinity, and the little X's and the little dots that appear on the landscape show the show how difficult, or what parts of the landscape are easy to traverse. Blue dots mean the landscape's really is safe to traverse. Yellow dots mean it's steep and difficult, slippery, and then red dots are just stuff that Sam can't see, might have trouble climbing over. But the key gameplay aspect of the package delivery comes down to being able to properly balance yourself, and all the stuff you carry on your back, along with the amount of weight you're carrying, by shifting your weight with the triggers, so that Sam can easily traverse the areas. There are packages scattered throughout the game that are left by other players who may have lost them or picked them up. Left them around. If you pick them up and deliver them, you get additional EXP and likes. But in the nutshell, the vast 95% of, like 97, 98% of the game is traversing the landscape. There are, later in the game, there are bits where you have shootouts with rival delivery gangs. I don't remember specifically what they call them, but they're groups of people who crave the thrill of package delivery and the lichen that they get from from delivering stuff. Lichen in this game is a chemical that the brain produces when you receive a like, a thumbs up. So in this case, this is kind of silly. But mules, I think that's what they're called. But they're people who will attempt to attack you later on in the game and steal your packages. The game, of course, primarily wants you to do everything non-violent as a good postman would. Just one more line around here somewhere. Yep, there it is. We're gonna go pick that one up. There's two, right? Yeah, I can get up there. Alright. Where was I? Oh yeah, I was explaining. Yeah, there's also, let's see, but as I was saying, you do have you do get access to weaponry later in the game, but you're encouraged above all to never, kill people. Like not even in like the Metal Gear sense where you're encouraged to, but if you have to, you can. But in this game, you can just they give you tools to like retrieve packages from them. Like there's like a sticky gun thing where you can shoot them from you shoot it from a distance. It sticks onto the packages that the mules are taking. And it grapples them back to you. Yeah. And as the game's pointing out there, you got your little stamina meter for when you're traversing, so you're climbing really high things or treading water like this. Yeah. Alright. Package over here, we're gonna pick that one up. Let's see. I think I said that there's also vehicles, which you'll unlock as the game progresses. As you saw at the beginning there, Sam, totaled his bike and lost it. But you'll get one of those later on. And what's nifty is that you can, see as the game progresses, you'll be able to color them and whatnot. Let's see. Back on the package delivery aspect, so you are also graded on, the amount of time in which you complete the delivery, as well as the condition of the packages. So, as you might be able to make out, there's a little bit of rust on one of the packages I have. Traditionally, if this was like a higher difficulty mission, that would count against me. But, because of the time rain, all your packages are made of, materials that don't degrade as fast as, organic material, but but they will degrade over time if you do take too long, which is very unlikely, the packages will become completely damaged and they won't be worth turning in. But that's essentially the core gameplay. Then there's the other stuff where you encounter the big enemies, the big ghostlies, in which like the world turns to black goop. You see black goop, and then the landscape, you see, morphs and changes. Buildings pop up, whale carcasses. It's lots of weird stuff. Let's see, hashtag trademark Kojima. That happens. All right. I think we're good to turn this in.
Beginning scan. Cargo verified. Thank you.
What else was there? Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the this is funny because really, for a lot of people, the fact that you are just traversing landscape and delivering packages isn't exactly a gameplay loop that can hold people. Personally, I find it very very relaxing. I really enjoyed this game when it first came out. I played it non-stop. There's a whole lot of quests you can do that I didn't do. Other mechanics that I don't think I'll talk about beyond what I've talked about right now. But I will say that like once you get to it's really at the ending of the game where things just pop off, if you will, and they go straight into the deep end of this is strange artistic anime video game shenanigans nonsense. And if you stuck with, I feel after sticking with the game for so long that it's a really big payoff. And it's like almost kind of self-aware.
What took you so long?
The fact that that they were well aware that they took so long. That most of the game is just walking.
Sounds like you've been through the ringer.
Anyway.
Luckily, our goods are in perfect condition. Well, you did keep us waiting, but everything else seems to be in perfect order, so great work. We'll be
Sorry, I made sure. I was talking, lady. I was talking. Yeah, that dialogue changes depending on how long you took to pick things up and see how long you took to get there and whatnot. And it'll affect your grade. I think it's probably more lenient with you on easier difficulties because I never encountered that when I first played the game. I did get an S for awesome, though. I picked up all this extra lost cargo. Hey.
Special commission for Sam Porter Bridges. Priority 1.
If you didn't realize this game was made by a game designed by Hideo Kojima. His name is plastered all over this thing, but you might not know. You might not notice.
Igor, Bridges corpse disposal. Sam Porter, I presume? Right. Not the touchy-feely type. Document said you had some kind of phobia.
We're going to be doing
corpse
cutscenes
disposal.
for a bit, so I'll mute myself for the time being.
Look, gotta get a move on. I'll explain as we go. Come on. Come and take a look. He's got a date with the incinerator.
How long since he flatlined?
We don't know the exact TOD, but I'd say it's been upwards of 40 hours.
He wasn't quarantined.
Not sick. This is a suicide.
Oh, Jesus.
We're just lucky we found him at all. Got him on ice ASAP, but who knows when he'll go necro.
Where you taking him?
Closest incinerator's to the north.
This route's crawling with BTs. Sure you can't use another?
I wish I could, but there's no time.
Then just burn the poor bastard right here.
They put all that chiralium in the air so close to town? Can't do it.
Better that than trying for the incinerator.
Hey, we can do this. We just need someone like you with dooms.
Well, he's already in the first stages of necrosis. If we don't hurry, this place is a crater.
So how about it? Can we count on you? Then Bridges hereby enters into a contract with Sam Porter.
Sam. Just Sam. And I can't spot BTs. Just sense them.
That's why we came prepared.
A bridge baby, huh?
With its help and you, we'll be able to stay one step ahead of them. Makes me feel like shit every time.
Well, you are plugging into the other side. Freaks me out, too.
Roll out! The world was different when I was a kid. America is a country. Anybody could go anywhere they damn well please. No need for couriers like yourself. We had highways, airplanes. Hell, you could even visit other countries. Hard to imagine it now. As you can see, the Death Stranding poked us full of holes. Fucked us beyond all recognition. And if you were lucky enough to survive, the timefall came and washed you away. Then those freaks from the beach showed up. Worlds of the living and the dead all mixed together. And that's when folks started holing up in the cities. Couriers like yourself got put up on a pedestal. Son of a bitch. Rainbow!
How much further to the incinerator? This guy's about to pop.
Shit. We're gonna have to cut to the BTs.
Ruh-roh.
Engine stalled.
Those assholes got us right where they want us. Get us out of here.
Sam, can you see anything?
No, nothing.
This BB must be busted or something.
Just wanted to go ahead and say I'm a big fan of the fact that I have control of the camera in that sequence. That they allow me to zoom around and stuff. It's pretty nifty, honestly. So this is a sequence from one of the early E3 trailers that they showed off in, like, I think 2017, 18 maybe. It's been a while. Yuri Lowenthal, is that you? Screaming and crying and dying on the floor?
I can't get you out! Sam!
Shut up. Don't even breathe.
So cool. Oh my god, dude.
Falling down, London Bridge is falling down, my fair lady.
So, I think I'm gonna cut it right here for now. This has been my this has been the Multanic look at Death Stranding. We died and that's it. If you think we didn't die, well.